right, all right, all right. All right, today we're gonna go over 333, which is a song that I made on FL Studio. Kind of show you how I got to that sound. A little breakdown. This is my second video. I also have another video how I made P46. You can check out on my YouTube, my channel for that one. So let's start. Okay, so 130 beats per minute, 333. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 tracks, and we're gonna go with them one by one. I guess we could start with drums. Go to patterns. All right, so what we got here, let's go over Fruity Slicer. So Fruity Slicer, I kind of used like 3 of them on here for Fruity Slicer. So Fruity Slicer is a plugin that you have on FL Studio. Let me see if I can pull it up. Fruity Slicer. Click. And it's going to be pretty much just this little, looks like a little cassette tape kind of thing. And you load the sample in here. Now you can, like say for example, I have one of the loops that I used was looking for Pete. Boogie Down ARP. So Boogie Down ARP, and that one too. This is a drum beat. Let's see. All right, so a drum loop. So this is a part of the Loop Masters welcome free sample pack. Go to Loop Masters and get a bunch of samples on there. So that one was a drum loop, and it's going to be this one, 2, 3, 1, 1. Okay. Okay, so how that happens, so you have the sample, Fruity Slicer, you get the beat, and you can just drag it in there, okay? And this is what it's gonna sound like, okay? When it puts it in there, it chops it up into little pieces, little slices, all right? And according to whatever the parameters are here, whatever you choose here for how many bars, 16 bars. So that's for 16 bars. So the more you put on there is going to stretch it out. So 32 bars would be, and that's where I'm at, because in this particular song, I have 32 bars. I actually have 64 bars. But if I put 64 bars, it'll sound kind of a little bit too much. So 64. Same. It'll sound too slow. It stretches it out. So we do the 32. It's a more manageable speed. It sounds a little bit more, has more definition. And so Control Alt, copy, paste, and I'll just bring the other one over. See, and that's my whole panel right there. So that's what I got there. Now that sounds louder because on number 9 I have an effects. So go to track number 9. So this is where you can assign the tracks. So I assigned this beat, this sample to number 9. Boom. So I added an EQ and the Fruity Convolver. All right. So that's that. And then the other one is so I named it Flutesy, but what it is actually it's this musical loop right here. So that's this one. And the same way, you just drag it. You can right click, send to selected channel. So it says I select, see this green right here? That means that's the channel that I'm working with. And I can send this current one to select a channel or open a new one. So now it's in that one. You see the little red lines? This is where it's slicing. It's slicing into little bits. Okay. So you don't need that many slices. So I always choose half beat or beat. See, half beat, and it chops them up a little bit more, you know, like they're spaced out a little better. They're more manageable. I can manage this a little bit better. And I think if you go further, it's not going to matter. Like if you do beat, oh look, it's even better probably. So, oh, there's this right. Oh, again, that's the speed. Oh, I gotta go to 64. And the pitch is a little different. So here on this one, the pitch is gonna be lower. Yeah. So here's the pitch. You can pitch it. You can manipulate the sound a lot. See? You can add attack, decay. See. And again, you can assign a mixer track under that, the effects to it. You add the effects here. And in mine, on this other one, I have a number 6. So I send it to number 6. I'll go to 6. I have reverb and I have the love filter. So reverb and then the love filter. And I'll show you how to, we'll talk about the left filter in another video, but so the left filter pretty much just filters out, has a lot of effects on different types of filter, gate filter, frequency filter, low pass filter, output. So all these types of filters. Like I said, we'll get into that another time. And so that's that sound. So let's erase this. I don't need this anymore here. And where is that guy here? That's chopped. Okay, this one here. So it's part of the drum kit. Nothing special about that, pretty much. Same thing, I just dumped it from the sample to over here. Alright. So that's pretty much the pattern on the Fruity Slicer. And then here's the kick drum. Right. So I use the kick drum for that. So here are my drum patterns. Okay. Hi-hats. talk about is Sakura. So Sakura, it's just another plugin that has like a bunch of different sounds. And this one in particular was, this sound is called March in Steel. So I kind of want to make it sound like a cello-y type. Right. And again, it got, all different types. This was called Creep Show. Lots of cool sounds here. Again, March of Steel. So here's the pattern. So the next three, see, 1, 2, 3, actually just two. Flex. We got Flex here. So for the bass, we use Flex here. Let's have a bass line pattern. So then Sakura, strings, then the strings came. Alright, so strings. So they play together. So, like, this is the antagonist. This is the like this is the bad guy. Like, and then the violins is the contrast. So. until the last one is this sound here. This is by Flex. Oh yeah, the strings companion Sonivox. I don't know if I said this. Sonivox Orchestra Companion. Pretty cool plugin. They got several sounds on there. Violins, violas, cellos, basses. We'll get into that one in another video too. And Flex is the last one. So this one's called String Theory. It's a sound. So this one I kind of came last. Like a reassurance, I don't know. That's it. Check it out on Spotify, Instagram is Beat. Just maybe get some ideas. That's why I put it out there, just to see. I love people that create things and music, and for the love of music, right? So maybe it'll inspire somebody to come out with different ways of making the beat. But maybe somebody can see my way and probably help you out in the process, in the creative process. So thanks for watching my video, and I guess I'll check out in the next one.